Okay, let's dive into something pretty important, a fundamental choice we all make about how we fuel our bodies. We're going to explore what we're calling the whole food way and see why your daily multivitamin might just be a thing of the past.
So let's just cut right to the chase, shall we? It really boils down to this one question. Would you rather trick your body with isolated chemicals, stuff made in a lab, or would you rather flood your system with the real, living nutrition, the actual DNA from over 30 different fruits and vegetables? Let's break that down.
All right, so to really get this, we've got to take a closer look at what most of us think of as normal, the standard multivitamin. It's been around forever, but it's built on an idea that might be, well, a bit of a well-intentioned mistake. And here's the fundamental difference. On one side, you've got the old way, isolated, often synthetic chemicals cooked up in a lab. But on the other side, you have the whole food way, which is all about synergy, the amazing, complex intelligence of whole plants working together just as nature intended. Now, this is where it gets kind of mind-blowing. Your average multivitamin might have, maybe 31 isolated nutrients, but compare that to a single apple, which has over 14,000 unique phytonutrients. Or a blueberry? Get this, over 25,000. We're talking about a completely different universe of nutrition.
So what does that mean for your body? Well, when you introduce these isolated vitamins, it's kind of like a stranger showing up at the door. Your body doesn't fully recognize it because it's taken out of its natural context. It's foreign. And the thinking is, over the long term, that could potentially do more harm than good.
So, if the old way is flawed, what's the solution? Well, this is where the power of whole food comes in. Let's look at how we can actually bridge the nutritional gap that so many of us have.
This is where something like Juice Plus enters the picture. The concept is actually really simple. It's designed to bridge the gap between what you should eat and what you actually eat every day. I mean, let's be honest, most of us aren't getting nearly enough fruits and vegetables.
And this really shows you the core difference in philosophy. It's not about pulling out one chemical. It's about using the entire plant. We're talking pits, peels, seeds, and leaves, all of it. It's harvested at the absolute peak of ripeness, then gently dried into powders to keep all that goodness intact. And maybe most importantly, it's labeled as food, not a supplement. That's a huge distinction.
Okay, that all sounds great, but talk is cheap, right? How do we know this approach actually works inside the human body? Well, this is where we turn to the hard science, the unshakable proof.
Get this. Juice Plus is the most researched brand name nutritional product in the world. We're not talking about a couple of studies here and there. We're talking about more than 40 peer-reviewed scientific publications. That is a mountain of evidence. And all that research isn't just academic. It has demonstrated 13 distinct, clinically proven health benefits. Things like supporting your immune system, your heart health, even your skin. Real, tangible results. But here's the absolute crucial point. Bioavailability. I mean, what good are nutrients if your body can't actually absorb and use them? The clinical studies confirm that these plant powders get absorbed right into your bloodstream, ready for your body to use, just like food. So you're not just making, expensive urine. And it's so important to know that this research isn't some in-house marketing job. No way. It's conducted by independent world-class institutions. Think Yale University, King's College, MD Anderson, using the absolute highest scientific standards. This is credible, unbiased science. And for total peace of mind, you've got third-party certifications. NSF is the big one. That means what's on the label is what's in the bottle. It's certified to be free of herbicides, pesticides, heavy metals, and even more than 290 substances banned in professional sports. It's clean and it's safe. So, let's circle all the way back to where we started. Now that we're armed with all this science and we understand the philosophy, let's look at that choice one more time. So I'll ask you again. Now, would you rather rely on isolated lab chemicals from an outdated approach, or would you rather trust the power of whole food nutrition that's been scientifically proven to work in the human body? When you see it like that, the choice becomes pretty clear, doesn't it? If you're ready to learn more or to start bridging your own nutritional gap, the person to talk to is Helene Matthews. And remember, that's pronounced Helene. You can reach her website at helene7.juiceplus.com or just give her a call at 858-208-5109. And for a ton of other great information on all things health, wellness, fitness, and beauty, you should definitely check out the website naturesmart.us.
At the end of the day, your health is simply the result of your daily habits. It's those small, consistent things you do every day that add up. So the only real question left is, what's the one small step you can take today to move from outdated habits toward a life of proactive wellness?